The Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Leber.
For the past 2 years, the Byron Tigers have yearned for another shot at a state championship in football. They came up 4 points short in the championship game in 2018 and 2 points short in 2019. Today, that third shot presented itself. The Tigers, dressed in all black, took the field in DeKalb's Husky Stadium for the 3A championship game against Tolono Unity. And the Tigers are a run-first team, but they can pass, and they surprised the Rockets in their first possession. Braden Smith heaved the ball deep to Ethan Paulskill for a 32-yard touchdown and a 7-0 lead. In the Tigers' next possession, they marched downfield with a run game. Andrew Claunch capped off a 15-play drive by powering into the end zone from 2 yards out. It was 14-0. Byron's defense was special. Max Connell gets to Unity QB Blake Kimball for that sack. All-state running back Chandler Binkley rushed for 164 yards. He gets a bunch with this carry. And that set up this next play. 18 seconds remaining, first half. Smith launched himself up and just over the goal line for a 20-0 lead. The Rockets had one moment of life in this game. Final play, first half. Dylan Rutledge got behind the secondary, hauled in that 37-yard TD pass. It was 20-7 at recess. But the Tigers were not about to let this game slip away. Paulskill scored 2 more touchdowns in the second half. The defense slammed the door. Head coach Jeff Boyer got a Gatorade shower, and it became official. After so many years of coming so close, the Byron Tigers finally have their second state championship. They dominated Unity 35-7.
I knew my boys were ready to go. I was ready to go, and we put this to sleep. We're the best team in 3A, and we know it.
You know, it feels surreal. Like, I've been working for this, and like, this is it. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to understand the full scope of it until years down the line when I don't have this anymore, when I'm not playing football anymore. Because, like, being with these guys, it just feels natural. Like, this just feels like it should have happened.
It feels great, you know, just everything, just wrapping it all up, you know, everything that we've worked so hard for, battled for.
18-19 were tough ones. Those teams deserve to win, too. But these guys certainly performed here tonight and got one.
Does it feel like 1999 all over again?
It does. This is a great feeling. So happy for the kids. I mean, they played their tails off. They beat a great team tonight. And, you know, what can you say? We're going to have a little fun in Byron, I'll tell you that much.
I'll bet they are. Considine and Boyer were players on the 1999 state championship team. Now they're coaches of the 2021 state champion Byron Tigers. Great job, men. Well, how many championships does it take to qualify as a dynasty? Would 5 in the span of 12 years do it? If so, then consider the Leewin Panthers a dynasty. This morning in DeKalb, they earned their 5th 1A title since 2010 by defeating Carrollton. David Greenberg had that game covered.
The location? Husky Stadium, otherwise known as the Panthers' home away from home. Not just because they've had tons of success there in the past, but mostly because their fans packed the stands in support. Early on, there was not much for the Panther faithful to cheer for as they turned the ball over 3 times in the first quarter and change. Trailing 7-6, senior running back Maury Roby put the team on his back and broke away for a big gainer before getting pushed out at the 2, setting up his first touchdown of the game. Carrollton's quarterback Grant Pullman kept the Hawks in this game, rushing for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns, along with 111 passing yards and 2 more touchdowns through the air. When it seemed like Leewin was on the ropes, Roby continued to deliver. He rushed for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half alone as Lena Winslow held on to a 30-19 lead at the break. The second half was all about defense. Senior Brody Mann was a sophomore on the 2019 state championship winning team. He didn't play in that one, but made the most of his time today, picking up a sack at the start of the fourth quarter. Later, senior quarterback Luke Benson punched it in from a yard out to put this one away. Lena Winslow hangs on for their 5th title in 11 years with a 38-25 win over Carrollton. A special group for head coach Rick Aaron leads the 2021 season in the win column.
This group as a class, as a group, you know, they've just been tremendous all the way through. They've went about their business. They're a tight-knit group, and you know, I couldn't be more proud of them. You know, they've hung together, they've stuck together, they've done things the right way.
I almost feel a bit relieved just the fact that we finally got it done, but at the same time, extremely excited. This group has worked so hard. I'm on top of the world right now. I feel great.
That was David Greenberg reporting. At the BMO tonight, it was not the Ice Hogs' night. They lost to the Admirals 5-2. The Blackhawks got a 3-2 win over the St. Louis Blues. The Bulls, well, they dominated the Orlando Magic 123-88. In the Big Ten football, the Hawkeyes kept their Big Ten West hopes alive. They rallied to defeat Nebraska 28-21. That's sports. We'll be right back.